So, LMU have this co-op mode available here, so you can do endurance races with friends. So, what we're going to start today is the 6 hours of Fuji with good old Dan Llama in the big Caddy. This is going to be interesting because it doesn't have ABS, and I've got a bit of a heavy foot when it comes to my braking, as I'm sure some people will criticise me for. So yeah. Let's see how this does. We've set the AI to 100 and we've qualified currently in 3rd position. Qualifying in advance, and let's get on with the race then, shall we? So you're joining us here today. Now we're just starting the formation lap behind 2 Toyotas in front, and we got a sandwich of 2 Ferraris just behind.
Speed limiter on.
Speed limiter on is indeed. We use the pit limiter for this start because it holds you specifically at 60. And you just one button to get going. And we're going now.
Go.
Car left, clear
It's
left.
a fairly solid start. Just getting caught up slightly by the Alpine there, who's just come out of nowhere.
Hold your line.
Let's see how turn 1 goes.
Left
It
side.
will be on the brakes, just hold it on the inside,
Hold your
slot in
line.
behind
my
those
steering
Toyotas,
is wrong.
Clear left.
and yeah, just box that Alpine out. The Ferrari's behind, also back on the...
There we go.
And just gotta keep it together. Brake wheels are cold at this point, so we just gotta hold it together. Try not to lock the brakes up here, because it's so easy to do there. On the gas nice and early.
Right then.
I'd say that's a fairly solid start.
But a little bit deep there.
Bit ropey going through this slow section. It's quite an unpopular section of Fuji, I've got to be honest. Not everyone likes it. But it does introduce some nice racing lines, to be fair. Car's still a little bit twitchy going around this section. And the key to this corner is just making sure you don't turn too early like I've just done here.
Terrible.
Yeah, exactly. So you just gotta leave the turn in as late as you can, really, because if you turn too early, you just can't get on the gas, and you just take it all wrong. So not too bad start of the race. We've held the 3rd position, not locking up massively into turn 1, which is always important. I think 2nd gear out here is nice and safe.
Driving well damaged.
Apparently we got damage. Nice stomp on the brakes there, a bit of a dab of brakes just before the 50. Take a healthy amount of curb. You've got to feed it through this corner here, because if you just gas it, you're just going to understeer. So patient through that corner.
Okay, John, the next car is Conway.
Yeah, the next cars are the Toyotas, and they're already pulling a gap. The leaders are 2 seconds in front. P2 is 1.4, 1.5 seconds now. But we are giving ourselves a bit of a gap to the cars behind. So the Alpine has now dropped a second behind. So could be a good solid 3rd position so far. Maybe a bit too much curb there. Just again, it's got to be so patient with these corners. If you take them too early, you just understeer. Again, I'm not quite getting my lines right there, so I'm late on the gas. And those Toyotas can just pull off ahead. Gives the Alpine a chance to catch up as well. He's just pulled it back under 1 second.
The leader's just done a 131.8. The car in front has just posted a 132.
There we go. So
You've just done a 133.0. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
thanks, Jim. So the leader's already doing 131s, and we just did a 133. So we're just starting lap 3 now, and again that P2 is pulling ahead still. He's now 2 seconds in front. P1 3.2. So we're definitely being gapped by the Toyotas here, but we are also keeping that that gap behind us.
Your right sides are cold.
We are maintaining that gap behind us to the Alpines, so we're starting to end up in a little pocket on our own here. Yeah, a bit early on the brakes. Too early there. Lost a lot of pace. And again, it's such a clumsy section here. Again, I think I'm a little bit too early on the turn in, so we just end up ruining our line and going wide on the exit.
Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
And this time we're
Deep there.
yeah, this time we're going too deep. But can we get this last corner sorted this time? Alpine really closed up there. That's a bit of a better exit. Stomp on the gas. There we go. And again, look at the gap between those leaders.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less than the Toyotas in front at Fuji.
132.0. That's the quickest lap for your class.
Yeah. Toyota's in front in Fuji. I think there's a bit of a given there. I'm just again not consistent enough on the brakes here. 1 minute I'm late, 1 minute I'm early. just got to find that happy medium position to get the braking right. The hypercars are so difficult for that. There's no ABS here, so you've got to get the braking just right, or you just lock up and just go straight on. And we don't want that. You just trash your tyres, and especially in this game as well, you can really feel those flat spots in the tyres. It's a really nice effect. I mean, it's nice as in they've added it, but it's not nice to feel the wheel. Let me tell you. Oh. Bit of a lock up there. It's not what we want. Takes a little bit of life out of the tyres. Again, we are maintaining a gap behind us. Increasing that gap behind us even. But again, the leaders are pulling ahead. Although I do think the delta in this game isn't quite right. There's something strange goes on with the delta in this game. Okay then. So we just jump ahead here to lap 6 at the last sector. We're still holding that gap, if anything, clawing back a couple of seconds on P2. P4 is now 4 seconds behind, so we're doing a bit better. We're slowly building that gap and catching. Oh dear. Oh dear. And all that good work is undone.
Yellow flag.
We go a bit
Sector
too
3
hot.
is clear.
Car right. Clear right. Right side.
Yep.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yep. We go a bit too hot into the last but one turn and
Hold
just
your line.
spin up. Now we've
Still
been
there.
swallowed up by,
Clear right.
well, what is now P3, 4, 5. Maybe getting back here. Maybe we can take this position back. Got the inside line.
On your
Nice. Covered that off. So that's one position
Clear
back.
left.
Well done, John. Nice move, mate.
Not sure how that happens, but just got on the gas a little bit too early.
Yep, definitely got on the gas a bit too early there, John. You're right.
Car
If we
ahead
could
is
just
Foco.
keep it together. Looks like we can catch up with. We've caught up with these guys even. And looks like we can take them.
Your right tyres are cold.
Just noticed.
You're reeling. Foco. In. The gap is now 0.4.
Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, looks like we
Just
messed
give
up
me
our
a
braking a
rear
bit
end.
there for that corner and just went straight into the back of the Ferrari. That's not ever a
It's a
good
bit of aero
sign.
damage.
It's fine. It's fine.
I didn't want to lock up because otherwise I would
Yeah.
truly flipping damage the front end.
That's the thing with this game. Locking up is so easy. So easy to do.
I don't
here.
think so, Porsche.
We're just having to defend
Clear left.
ourselves from this Porsche. Queue of cars behind us now. So jump ahead. We're on lap 8 here, last turn of lap 8. We're just caught up with these guys in front. Hopefully, we can make a move. We're just bumping up the motor map on the electric to try and give us some extra juice. Not really doing anything at this point, so we turn it back down. that switching the motor map does help, giving you that extra bit of horsepower just to help overtake, but in this case, yeah, just wasn't really on. But we have caught up, and we are leaving a gap to the guys behind, so we could definitely get that P3 back here, I think. Ferrari a bit sketchy out of that corner. Maybe an opportunity here into the next braking zone. Or in fact, we might be able to take him around the outside. Look, here we go. That's what we want. Well, that's damn right, Jim. We'll have some of that. Lovely move around the outside.
The guy in front is
onto the Alpine. Again, trying to keep our braking in check, but we're very early on the brakes, so I think that's lost us some time. Hopefully we can keep it tidy for this section. I'm gotta say, I've just noticed the shape of the rear brake lights on that Alpine. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. I didn't even realise the shape of the brake lights is the Alpine logo. Oh, we got a nice run out of this corner. I think we could have him here. Switch hybrid up to max. Let's use all that battery. Looks like we got him. Oh, look out. GT3s.
Left side.
This is going to complicate matters.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, hold on the brakes. Almost locked up. Side by side with the Alpine here. And I think we've boxed ourselves in. Oh, because Ferrari just came out of nowhere on the right hand side. What an absolute... Oh, contact with one of the GT3s. Absolute carnage going on there. Carnage. Big dart for the inside of the Alpine. Oh, maybe a bit of contact with the BMW.
Clear right.
Bit rough, but it'll do.
On your right. Clear right.
So we're back in third position.
Brakes are hot.
Let's keep it together. Ferrari looking very good in the braking there. Really caught me up. Hopefully these back markers don't block us. We can just keep it together. We can clear them then on the straight. Just a bit wide there. Ferrari gets a great exit out of that turn. I think he's got the outside there. A bit of barging.
Still there. Clear left.
Oh, and he gets a bit out of shape on the curbs. That's a bit rough, but it's one way to defend.
131.
Clear left.
And now the Alpine's coming back at us. This is
On your left. Clear left.
proving to be quite a race, so we skip forward a little bit more. And the Alpine now is doing the same. Up the move on the inside to us.
Clear right.
Oh, we cut back on him. He's cutting back on us again. Contact yet again. Pushed off the track. How's your rejoin? Oh, not very good. That okay. So we made contact. That was a terrible rejoin from me there, to be fair. Locking up massively for the next turn. Cutting the Lamborghini off a couple of times there. He's not going to be happy with that. Those front tyres are probably screaming for the mercy at this point. Lambo going up the outside. I don't know where he's going.
Hold your line.
I'm just parking on the apex, but he holds it on the outside. Fair play, sir. Oh, we just get body checked for our trouble. And that lets another Alpine go by.
Clear right.
Oh, bit of oversteer in the exit. Well.
Talk about some aggressive driving.
Good grief indeed, John. You're right. Some very aggressive driving there, but to be fair, some aggressive driving from me as well. Some more back markers to deal with. This Ferrari getting in the way. So we managed to clear those back markers without much incident. There's a couple more here. We'll just skip forward to lap 13. Again, more back markers. We've just got to try and catch up to that Alpine, who's now rocketed off ahead, thanks to these GT3s.
Right side, clear right.
That BMW just did not want to give the space there.
On your
And
right.
now we got a Porsche out of nowhere just on our
your
backside.
line.
Oh,
Clear
heavy
right.
lock up there. That's terrible. That gives the Porsche the gap. Ooh,
On your left.
cuts us. Almost cuts
Clear
our
left.
nose off right there. Again, absolutely
John.
swamped at the
Don't
moment. So we need to get this
Right
together.
side, clear right.
Oh, that's oh, lucky on the brakes there. Went late braking. Got our nose in front of the
Car left,
Porsche.
clear left.
Slight lock up, but managed to hold together and just parked it on the apexes then.
Your left front has a bit of wear.
Absolutely fighting for our life for the moment. We've got 2 Porsches and a Ferrari behind us now. Let's get it on the power nice and early, but the Porsche's got a really nice drive there. But it
Car
looks
right.
like we've got the legs
Clear
on the
right.
straight here. The Porsche can't make the pass. Another shocking lap time there. Oh, Porsche makes a move. I think he's got it.
Car right.
Looks like he's got the move there. Fair play to him.
Hold your line.
And an opportunistic. Another Porsche
your
comes
line.
out of nowhere and a
Clear right.
Ferrari looking in front of him.
On
as
your
well.
right.
Fair play to these AI.
Clear
They
right.
can race and
Clear
they can
right.
make some
On your
moves.
right.
And that Ferrari
Hold your line.
absolutely
Clear
forcing
right.
his way through there. He was not giving me any sort of opportunity
Right
to
side.
stop him. Again,
Clear
heavy on the brakes, forces the lock up.
Car left.
Absolutely
side.
getting taken over left, right, and centre here.
Hold
Now a
your line.
BMW's gone past, and we've got another Caddy side by
there.
side with us now.
Hold
Absolutely
your line. Clear left.
terrible stuff, I'm sure. Oh, and there we go. Another lock
Okay,
up,
John, the next
another
car
few
is
places
Cadillac.
lost.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah,
Stewards have warned
track
about
limits
track
now.
limits. Keep
I'm
it
sure the
between the
boys back in America are probably wondering what the hell is going on here. Who have we signed? What driver is this? Because this is some distinctly average stuff, you could say. Hopefully we can recover this, but we are currently down to P16. A couple of laps later, we're still in P16, holding on. The guys in front have kind of gapped me at this point, so I think that damage is starting to take hold of the car. And we've got a Peugeot up behind us now, and another BMW who are holding on onto our rear end, really. That Peugeot making a dart for the inside there, maybe. Just hold this slightly on the inside to block, cover him off.
Seeing minor wear on your left side tyres.
Now hopefully you can back the Peugeot up into the BMW, which we've done, and now they're going to hopefully battle and give us some breathing room. But then, knowing me, I will end up stuffing it up somewhere. BMW hoses on. Well, the BMW doesn't hold on. What am I talking about? The Peugeot holds
16th
on to
place.
that space. Still all over me. Still looking for a way past there. You thought about sending it up the inside. I think this straight up. That's a terrible break-in. Locked up there. Gives the Peugeot the opportunity.
Hold your line. Clear
Covered
right.
off the BMW. We are just... We're losing places left and right here. But that Peugeot on the straight, not very quick. And the big Caddy managing to stretch up that V8 there to make the pass. Even with
Clear left.
quite convincingly made the
16.
pass. Even with the
Great
hybrid
move.
system
Keep it up.
turned up there. Hopefully we can keep a hold of this P16. I'm sure Dan is going to be highly appreciative of our efforts today. Started in P3 and then we're giving him the car in P16 now, so... Look, yeah, it's been
Fastest lap
Oh,
for
good grief.
Conway,
And the
128.8.
AI he's setting 28.8. And our fastest lap, I think, at this point is still a 31.8. So, oh no, John.
On your right.
Locked
Clear
up
right.
again. Another contact with AI.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Can't get off the
Green flag in
grass.
sector 2.
Well, that's
John,
it now.
next
We
car
are
is
dead
on track.
last. Dead last! Well done, John. The old 4D magics once again. I look at the state of those tyres. The two rears
left
lit
rear's
up
hot.
there. The front right left is very hot. And the front right is cold. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be getting another drive of the Cadillac after this race. Let's bring it back to lap 22. Yeah, you can see it. I'm pretty disappointed in myself there. So we join back here, lap 26. We're just catching up with some back markers, and this eagle-eye viewers will have spotted that I'm about to get lapped.
Left side.
Then another lock up into that turn. I think it's inevitable at this point that Sebastian Buemi is going to come and lap me in the Toyota. I mean, this is the guy who was doing 28s in the race. So I just go wide here, let him go past. I was definitely going wide on purpose there. I didn't just mess that up. That was on purpose. I promise. I promise. And he just flies up in the distance. So, well, this has been a race, all right. 1:35 for settings. Wow, stellar laps. At this point, we've got about 9 litres of fuel left. 10 laps of fuel. Actually, I should say litres. 10 laps of fuel left.
Behind us now.
Or just under 10 laps
One
at this
lap ahead.
point. And then we'll be passing the Carnival down. He is probably going to be very grateful to get me out of the car. But at the same time, he's probably going to be wondering what the hell has he signed up for. I know I would.
Blue flag.
I certainly wouldn't be I wouldn't be impressed with this drive today. Oh, anyway, let's see. We've got the other Toyota coming up behind us now. He's going to want to get past on this section. I'm going to try and let him go on the straight or in the very last few corners, just to run a little bit wide and just to give him the exit. These GT3s in front now are going to cause some issues. I just decided to let the leader go, or the P2 go here. So I'll just follow him. Maybe I can get a bit of a tow down the straight, but I can't even do that. Look at the way he takes off. I mean, I've really got to practice more in the hypercars on this track. Really poor showing for Cadillac today.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
So a couple more back markers to overtake.
Left side.
Oh, and that GT3
Car
did
left.
not want to give some room on the inside
Clear
there.
left. On your left.
I had the inside line, and for some
Clear left.
reason he decided to defend it. And that's the leader of the GT3 class. So actually saying that we almost took out
Right.
P2,
Clear
and we
right.
almost took out P1 there, the GT3. I'm
Left
sure
side.
that's fine.
Clear left.
Yeah,
Slow
it's
car
fine.
ahead. This guy's
He
their class
deserved
leader.
it. At this point, I think we're getting slightly frustrated here with the AI, and
The right
we,
side tyres are cold.
Right side.
let them
clear
know
right.
what we think of them by getting a bit too close to them. But it doesn't look like we're going to be catching up P18 anytime soon. They have rocketed off to 22 seconds in front of us. I think at this rate we are going to be finishing... Oh dear. I was just saying, so we're currently now 30 seconds behind P18.
Sector 3 is clear.
Um,
Green flag.
I don't think we're going to be...
Come in and get it fixed.
I was going to say, I don't think we're going to be gaining up anymore, but as it turns out, we're going to be losing even more time.
New fastest lap for
So,
Wayne, 28.
Another great job. Solid lap. Sorry, Dan. Oh, I see we skip forward a couple of laps. We're at lap 31 now.
The gap to
Yeah,
P3
and as you-
behind is now
as you can
3.8
hear,
seconds.
P3
One
is
lap
starting
in
to-
front.
That should have been me.
Oh, we lost it again.
Yellow flag.
And that is P.
Oh
Blue flag.
my God.
Sector 2 is
Oh,
clear.
why are you doing this?
Where is it?
All right, John,
Stupid
you're blocking up
car.
your fronts a lot.
Stupid track.
There we go.
Stupid game.
Totally agree. That's the famous poops monologue there.
Ah.
We are having an absolute stinker. Yep.
Why did I pick GT3s?
Yeah, why didn't I pick GT3s? At least they got traction control and ABS, and that's that Lambo that hit us earlier. I
Still
really
there.
want to pit him here.
Hold your
Really
line.
wanted to pit him.
Hold your line.
Tempted.
Yes, I
Still there.
wish I had done
Tempted.
it actually in hindsight.
No.
Hold your line.
But no, we let him go. That's
Hold your line.
P4.
Clear right.
That should have been
About
us.
four
That
laps
should
of
be.
fuel left.
We should be up there. But no, we're back to the grid. So here we are. Last
Okay, John. There's
couple
a
of
car
laps
into the
here.
pits, heads up.
P30.
Only 2 laps of
Oh,
fuel
lap
left.
34 now. We've just been overtaken by some more back markers.
Right side.
Naturally.
Clear right.
And at this point, I've decided. Yeah, these guys
So
are going
these
to be
guys
pitting
are
on
gonna be
this lap
pitting?
'cause we've got 2-3 laps of fuel left. And at this point, I've just decided to be a nuisance on track.
Right side.
Porsche.
Clear right. On
looking
your
for
right.
the inside line there. I'm just holding it.
Hold your
I'm
line.
not respecting
Clear right.
the blue flags at this point.
On your left.
And if anything, I've caused that Porsche to lose a
Still
place.
there. Clear left.
The leader, Wayne, is pitting.
Oh. So the leader's in the pits, and I've locked up yet again.
Ooh.
Off there
On your
goes the
right.
Ferrari, and I've got those Porsches behind me
Clear
still.
right.
No, you Porsches are not coming through. I shouldn't let anyone through. I'm not letting anyone through.
Yeah, you shall not
Yo.
pass, is what I'm thinking at this point. This is just frustration talking. But I'm sure the race director in the offices is absolutely livid with me here, not respecting the blue flags.
Lap here. Just leading the
But
race.
they all peel off into the pits. That means that we've got 1 or 2 laps left. 1 lap left, actually.
There's a car rejoining.
Fuck you down.
This is the last lap of fuel.
Absolutely
Stop requesting.
shocking.
Absolutely shocking indeed. Distinctly average, you might say. Yeah.
Coming to the pits at the
Pitting
end.
this laps of
Box this lap.
Yes, Jim.
the last time in this lap. Let's have a try and have an enjoy of this track. I'm still not quite confident in my line in that one, and this one you've just got to. Well, I was
Cruise
saying
ready.
patient, but yeah, yeah. Lock up as well. I mean,
Oh my-
at this point, it's like a calamity of errors of everything not to do right. And I'm sure there's going to be Caliso in chat somewhere in the comments going, "Your braking's terrible!" And yes, you'd be right, sir. It is terrible.
To be fair, you Toyotas
Yeah,
haven't
I've
done
let the
anything wrong.
Toyotas go back past because the leaders I thought was done alright.
On your right. Clear
Ah,
right.
so that's-
And then I
Toyota's a
realised it wasn't a
BMW.
Toyota.
Blue flag.
If I knew it wasn't a Toyota, I wouldn't have let him pass. That just shows how much my head had gone at that point. So we're gonna. It's all right. This is the last corner of the stint. We're gonna peel into the pits now, and that is over. Nothing else could possibly go wrong. We just got to bring it into the pits.
Alright, John. There's a
Oh, what the fuck was that?
yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. The leader is pitting.
And then our teammate decides to do that. My goodness, man.
He'll be out of the queue on the next lap.
Yeah. My goodness.
Hit this lap. In this lap.
Wow. Needless to say, there'll be some strong words. My goodness. So there you have it. That was my disastrous first stint on this race. I don't think it could have gone any worse, to be fair. We definitely could have done better. I don't know how we could have done worse. Oh, I suppose we could have completely binned it and completely smashed up the car. That could have been worse, I suppose. But check a load of these stats. Look at this. Minus 16 positions down there. Oh, Dan has got it all to do. And we did that on 100% AI. And needless to say, I will not be recommending that again. Because that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I felt the AI were very aggressive. And I also felt that sometimes they were really fast. And other times then it's just like a couple of laps later, they were really slow. And the average was quick, I suppose. But I just felt it was so inconsistent. One minute they felt really quick. And then they felt, well, really fast. Who knows? Who knows what's going on there? But I hand it over to you now, Llama. The poison chalice, I believe your words are, of this race. It was a bit of a stinker. Probably not my worst. At least the car didn't flip it. So that could have been worse. Could have flipped the car. Fastest lap at 128.6. I don't think I set a fastest lap, did I? Did I set was that my time? Who knows? But anyway, I'm banging the microphone here. We're going to sign this one off. So that's our stint of this race done. Going to let Dan take over. And hopefully, Dan will have a nice video for his stint. And then we'll pass it back to me for stint 3. That is, if he actually gives me the car back. After that performance, I'll be very surprised if he does. I'll be very surprised if he actually does his stint, to be fair. He'll probably run a million miles away. Anyway, see you in the next one, guys.